TNC, they're positioned in the back, so they're smoked. Darby?
He gets announced to them. BKB was already out, but the damage from Gabby's just cutting through them. Still there's the time for Salah to find the time warp. They turn, they have the control. The Supernova's still going to go off and successfully stun up. The Terrorblade, the time lapse with the Aghanims. Allows Gabby the second life though. There's a skewer on Mel, picking up the two of them. Salah is able to time lapse, falls back out. He's very likely to be very hard to kill if you don't get him in the RP. You have to find him there. And then at that point, as I'm saying, Centaur's going to come into play with an Aghanim Stampede, or the Phoenix is going to sit on top of your RP with an egg, and suddenly you can't hit the people that you've RP'd because you got to turn and hit the egg. So I think this is a hard lineup for TNC to execute.
It looks like they're going to be starting the Terrorblade down bottom. They might be starting with 3 heroes and just sending Kuku up top to scout things out. Dying Ogre, they're walking in. Stylar. I don't want to go anywhere near either of those heroes. It looks like Super 2 rune change. Top, they have blocked the pull camp with Phoenix. At that lane, and we'll see the play out. So yeah, Ogre TV bottom. This is a combination of how much? 11 plus. They have 19 armor between these two heroes.
Okay. Be careful every time that XXS comes in for a quick punch. It doesn't point in the double edge quite yet. Once he does, definite kill threat here from Aster. Get a stun onto Kuku, so careful with his positioning.
He's got to be a little careful. He's got Sorf, he's got a lot of health right now, but the levels are coming out. Kuku has to be pretty careful.
I was going to say, it looked like he was going to try and get greedy there.
Ninja Boogie.
Go in for a hoot. For a future touch, but indeed Ninja Boogie is going to be the new target. He has got the Soul Repeal, turns around with a Mango and another Decay to build the strength up. And Kuku, he's chasing. He's looking for Baboka. Baboka will keep his salve ticking up there. Doesn't get it cancelled. So a good amount of heal here for Baboka. Kuku's still going to try and fight another Decay coming out from Ninja Boogie. Goosestomp does catch him. Baboka's still incredibly low as Kuku will chase down. Stick charges. Will it be enough to save him? We'll get a Fire Spirit out Baboka, but the Decay from Ninja Boogie secures first blood.
Are scanning.
Oh, Baboka. Still looking, they have stuck around, as you say, very low. The two of them, Ninja Boogie will be able to take the bounty rune. TNC grab themselves 3 of them. Baboka does make Ninja Boogie pay with his life. It may even get Kuku here as well. The dive actually doesn't go over him, so he didn't get that extra bit of damage that he needed to get that kill, as Kuku will survive.
Don't think he had him anyway.
It would have been very close.
Yeah, it's really low damage, level 1.
Yeah, so he's going to get the charges up real quickly in that lane.
This rotation, Lina actually making the quick move down bottom. They want to kill the Terrorblade early, and Gabby might get caught out by this.
Get that 6 online, get yourself in. You're going to have more than enough burst to kill him if he's not aware of you heading over.
They have to know something's up there. Where the hell's the mid?
Oh, they're going to have the sleep set up. Gabby, he's absolutely gone. Yeah. Other heroes as well around that HP. Like this man, the Void, Sylar. Set up with the Chrono, getting the bashes through as well. Tims does get the Fire Blast out. Jump forward from Silo allows them to finish the kill. Ninja Boogie's trying to punch back onto Baboka, but the two of them will chase. They've got the time dilation slowing down the Undying as they will get both of the kills down here.
To a sentry getting stunned up. Lover.
He's gone. Straight away they get on top of him. The Terrorblade is falling low though. Time dilation from Silo. He's looking to chase this. Mango comes out with Gabby. Turns. He gets the Sunder off. He's back up to full. Now Silo has to retreat.
One of his teammates mangoed him.
And it's got to have been the Ogre, right?
It had to have been Tims.
It was Tims. He's just swapped to clarity into his own inventory. They got themselves on top and they get the kill.
Farming the lane and
this jungle is going to be absolutely massive. Top lane.
Stun in range.
I do have...
it is...
Fine. Perfect.
But that's going to delay the blink dagger a bit.
There we go. No message from Armel. They'll see an opportunity to drop the RP for a big old kill. And, well, they don't get it straight away, but they certainly should be able to finish it off as Ninja Boogie dives in with Kuku. TNC will claim the bottom 2 as Aster should be able to hold on top 2. Mid lane XXS pushing him pretty aggressively. Sylar is hiding in the trees. Oh, he does. Straight up goes for the Chronosphere with the Mask of Man is bashing away at the man. They get the kill. Armel's gone. Stampede to allow him to get out. They'll go for the Supernova on the high ground to help out the Fiend's group. Light Strike comes down as well as Lover. Picks up a second. Double kill for the Lina. They've taken 2 TNC so far. TNC, they want to try and strike back. They move forward. Fenrir with the Nightmare dodge buys him some time, but he will still fall. Cuckoo and Tim's proceeding to chase down the rest of the side of Aster. Annihilation does affect Cuckoo. He's not going to get hit by the light strike though. Gets himself out. Tim's and Gabby trying to hit into XXS, but with the Vanguard, he's too tanky for these two to take down. And TNC, when they have this RP online,
are they just gonna go into the Roche?
I mean, with the buffs that they can get the TV, they can take it pretty quickly. Sure, he doesn't have meta, but he does have Bloodlust, and he does have Empower.
Oh, they might have an idea. We just saw Ninja Boogie get revealed out of the smoke from that high ground. Tombstone does. Tombstone just makes it so you can secure it so easy. They did not see. Nobody popped out yet. They smoked in there, and that ward, even though it's a neat placing there by Aster, they did not see at all. TNC with a very heads-up move.
And buffed up TB just taking Roshan far too fast for Aster to react. Giving up TB a second chance.
They've got the blink now on XXS, so they can go hunting much easier now on Aster, and they'll spot Ninja Boogie.
Not the biggest kill, but a kill nonetheless. He's always that temptation. He had the 2,200 gold. You want to buy something big. And that big, the big RP comes out from Armel. Gets himself a core kill as he catches out Lover. Sure, technically the Cleaver's nice against the Terrorblade and his illusions, but normally they're pretty far spread out.
I don't know. Their base hit already.
I don't know if this is going to be good enough from Side. Trying to get away with a Battle Fury build. He does get a very nice Chrono. That'll certainly make up for any sort of vibe build this game as he catches the three of them. The egg coming out as well. They have lost the Centaur, but in return, they'll take down the Aegis from the Terrorblade.
The zombies.
He's going to be back for round 2, and TNC now know that there's no Chrono and there is no Supernova, so they can just keep on pushing. They've got the buffs, they've got the damage, they're hanging into that tier 3. See if anything does spook them. Sylar and Fenrir do start to step forward. You know, the greed from Sylar going for the Master of Madness and Battle Fury build. The Battle Fury is now done. Let's see what happens. A bit late. First is there. They get the catch onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo's gone. Why not? I'm down. I want to see what he can do with it. It is a lot of gold.
A lot of gold committed, but if it makes him be able to blink out of fog, if he gets a few jumps, then it's within right away.
Here we go.
He gets a catch.
Gets a big old catch onto Baboka. I'm excited to see what Armel can play. He knows he's got to make the plays. He's got the build to do it. Absolutely. I mean, like they are sort of coming around from behind here with this smoke.
It's all about that Roche fight. Whoever can set up for it. Who's got the superior vision right now? They know. Oh. Aster, they have a ward and a sentry down as TNC put their ward and sentry down, so they know that TNC's around here.
The Cuckoo does as well. He's going to come out, get the vision as the time lapse away. He's just given up the move from Aster. They know what's going on. So TNC can prepare for this.
They get the D ward immediately too on that high ground. They are looking to kill the Tombstone. That is a bit of an aggressive position.
They have the Sora Feel as well. They're just going to be able to grab that Central away. Yules dodge there for the Who Stop. The Chrono just coming off the backline, but the BKB's already out of the Terrorblade. An attempt to move away with the Stampede will not save the Centaur, but they get Armel in return. Now the Chrono's ended because the BKB was up there. They just did not have the damage to throw it onto Gabby. Sylar, BKBing, trying to retreat, will get out of there. As there'll be a buyback from Armel, wanting to keep the fight going hot for TNC. As a buyback also out from XXS. Both teams buying back their one loss that they had in that fight. Gabby's still got the Metamorphosis, so TNC can be very confident going back into the pit.
Aster has no ultis.
They don't. Can they do anything to contest this? Lover's trying to step forward. There's the jump. Armel goes for the secure. Will get your stuff. But Fenrir just gets pummeled down by Gabby. Still with some time left on his Metamorphosis. But Boker as well. Just too much damage coming out for this Terrorblade. He also tries to control it. Oh, XXS! Does manage to burst down the TB, turn towards Cuckoo as well with the bash. They'll get themselves another. The time dilation causing issues here for Tims and Ninja Boogie as they continue to chase down the sleep, setting up onto Ninja Boogie. A buyback coming out from Baboka and Fenrir to add to this effort, and it pays off. They push TNC away from the pit, and now Aster can get in themselves and look to take down the Roshan for their own side.
XXS just coming in so clutch there, just finding the Terrorblade on top. He double edges an illusion, but it does splash onto the Terrorblade. But they're just so relying on Gabby to be in the right place.
So they're coming round. See if Gabby can sort of bait play in. Ninja Boogie leading forward. There's the jump forward from XXS. Fire Blast comes out. Jump forward to the side. Sylar gets the Chrono onto the two of them. Doesn't have a lot of damage by himself. They do have the Supernova, the Phoenix Group coming out as well as the Laguna. They throw everything onto Armel. Gets them the kill, but they lose the egg. The focus there from Gabby with the BKB and the Metamorphosis allows him to take down Baboka. The controls there onto XXS as he's getting slowed down by the Ignite. XXS will fall as Aster have lost two.
He can save a target though, right? And he can also just mess with people hitting the egg if he finds the TB after BKB. They commit forward for Tims. TNC, their position in the back, though. There's smoke. Darby.
He gets announced to 2. BKB was already out, but the damage from Gabby is just cutting through them. Still there's the time for Salah to find the time warp. They turn, they have the control. The Supernova's still going to go off and successfully stun up. The Terrorblade, the time lapse with the Aghanims. Allows Gabby the second life, though. There's a skewer on Mel. Picking up the 2 of them. Salah is able to time lapse fall back out. But XXS is dead. The light drive comes out onto the 3 of them. Salah still trying his best to punch back. He's getting the budget onto Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie taking down to the Spirit Vessel. Jump from Armel. Continuing to chase Salah. He's got the time disable with the Yule Scepter, but Salah still gets the chance to go for the time walk down to the low ground.
Oh, he's alive.
Salah will survive for now. Yeah, Salah continues to rack up the gold on top of the MKB. But again, they're losing his pickoff. Centaur's gone. No buyback for 50 seconds. Now TNC ready to push in a bit. Gabby did use the BKB for that kill on mid, so 40 seconds without the magic immunity.
Meta's running down pretty low too. They're trying to get as much as possible out of this while the Centaur's dead. Ward gets taken out right away. You can see they came prepared. They've got their sentries, they've got their GPM talent.
Wanna just try and get a hook there with the skewer, but he gets Yule's up, and there's the time lapse. Yeah, it's got the reset, it's got the invis, but the Chrono will reveal it. Salah jumps forward with the ultimate, catches the Terrorblade as well, but no real way to get on top of Gabby. The Chrono used, it gets themselves a Magnus. TNC could still feel confident in pushing. They've got the BKB up to 10. Nice Mansa style dodge off the light strike array from Gabby.
This could be one of those games where you could argue for that Chronosphere elite just because of that.
Heart? I like that.
Right.
I like that because now you're really watching this guy. He already has the damage, you know, and this is just a build that says, you know, come on, try and kill him. You know, give me your best efforts. It's not going to happen. There's an E-Blade out the leader, but even with that sort of burst, this TV's walking around with 4.1k HP.
He gets swept up outside. He's going to wake himself up, but this is a rush that Aster they're looking to secure. Egg on the outside. Gets you
for it, but indeed he's sent up into the air. Rainer will pick up the road down. XXS gets the Aegis. He did indeed grab the cheese from there. They had a good amount of time to make sure they picked stuff up away from Gabby, but they didn't do it. He was able to get his hands on one. Does get pushed aside. There's the time lapse. He's back up to full. Gabby there with the help of the Weaver. XXS trying to go in with the Stampede. The Fuse Grip comes out upon them. Light Strike Array down as well. But the RP! It gets 3 of them. Perfect connection there from Armel. Allows them to beat down onto Salah. Salah does time walk to the side. Cuckoo's there with the chase, looking for both of them. As TNC wants to keep the fight going. Spirit Vessel starting to tick down lover. He's by the shrine. He's going to wait for the Spirit Vessel to wear off. XXS going back in with the 2 jump onto 2. Sleep as well onto Armel, holding back TNC. But TNC will continue to chase. Getting the slow onto XXS. Aster. They do have Salah watching from the high ground. He has got a Chrono. It could be a big one, and it is! It gets the 3 of them. The stun as well, holding Armel back for a little bit, but they'll focus towards the Chrono target. There's the time up again. Aghanim Salah trying to save this man, but it's not enough. The chain stuns come out from Aster. Skew up from Armel, at least picks up the Lina in return. And Salah, he's not done yet. Time walks across. Time dilation onto Armel, slowing down the Magnus. Another jump forward. Aster claim Armel's life as well. Absolutely. Good bit of everything ready to go as the push from bottom lane comes in. Gabby straight away forcing out the fortification from Aster.
Immediately gets enfeebled. Even though it's a max level enfeeble, it looks pretty insignificant.
I'll be getting him outside the base. He's going to jump in, but BKB was out in time from Gabby, so Gabby is not going to take too much damage at all during this Chrono. There's the RP on for 2 of them. Refresher shard has been popped by Salah. We'll see if he finds a good opportunity to pop the second Chrono. He's backing down Gabby, but Gabby gets time. There's the Chrono. Phoenix Grip as well being used. They want this Terrorblade dead, and they'll get it. They kill off the TV. They'll get the lockdown onto Ninja Boogie on the side as well, as Ninja Boogie getting beat back away from the Ancient and away from the Brax. They get themselves a second. TNC can still push on. Walk back on Gabby.
No meta
straight back in. This was an aggressive buyback to keep trying to push with. Feeling confident with the fact that there is no Chronosphere and no Supernova. Has to be careful for Gabby trying to fight. Boost up here by Aster. They jump forward. They've got the burst. They're bringing him down pretty low. Jump forward from Armel. Get the skewer. Time lapse will get him back up to full. Gabby. As Gabby trying to get on top of his targets, but Lover with the Shadow Blade able to get himself all the way away. They do get Cuckoo. And that is a bit of an awkward attempt there from TNC to keep the push going. They brought back on the Terrorblade, wanting to continue the pressure. 6, 1, and 15.
And now you're probably all happy because you see a Battle Fury winning, so we're going to see more Owen Battle Fury Void.
So, I mean, the Battle Fury Void is winning. I doubted it. know,
I did it.
I've
I
been
did it. I actually
infected
liked
sort of with the, you know, the analysis of all you guys over the years and flaming the battlefield. But Sylar, he's showing us that it can still work.
He did it perfect, right? He didn't overlap his chronos whatsoever. The
And
Sunder
he
came
didn't
off.
feed. You know, a lot of the times we see Voids, they get the Battle Fury and then they struggle in the fight.
Yeah.
Sylar did a great job of balancing out what he could sort of contribute and not sort of overexerting himself in team fights whilst he was sort of at the stage with just the Battle Fury.
It looked like also inside that fight, I think they overlapped the time lapse plus the Sunder, right? It looked like both of them happened at the same time.
But I think there was definitely panic there from TNC, and
he's not even
he's playing for those RPs, which is sort of one of the reasons why Magnus sort of fell out of favor. You know, it's so much pressure on you to land this big ultimate, and yeah, he does get the Lina here. Get the one of them. Sylar is ready to fight back though. There's going to be a buyback. They know that they can certainly continue this ball against TNC if TNC want to continue to chase this. They won't do so.
That's the only control that TNC has. The RP's down. Ogre's dead for 90 seconds. In. But okay. I mean, it works great on yourself. The return on you. Like I think Kyle was saying it earlier too. It's like in theory you look at it and it's like it's really damn nice, but it works based off your team strength. So double refreshers coming out. So now Armel, he actually hides the refresher as well. He uses it, so he's got RP ready. This could catch Aster off guard here.
There's the jump. He gets the one, but it is a big one. The damage coming out from Gabby, and it's not going to be enough.
The bait sleep.
Sylar being saved there by Fenrir, allowed to time walk out. The egg does fall, as TNC will continue to fight despite the very nice save there for the Void. As they take the egg down, take the Aegis as well, looking for a second attempt on to killing XXS. He's pretty damn beefy, does still have a cheese and a stampede available. Armel screwing him back deep. There's the stampede coming out. Yours and Light Strike coming down upon him, trying to protect him. There's the Chrono. Sylar, he only gets the one, and he realized this is not the Chrono to fight around. Jumps back up to the high ground, but Cuckoo's on the chase. He's on top of Sylar. Sylar's in trouble, and he'll fall. Cuckoo on the support Weaver getting in and getting the big kills. As Sylar goes down, Fenrir will be allowed to TP out.
Amazing Bane sleep. But then they try to commit back in, and now CC got the lane pushed in.
Yeah, talking about refreshing, and Lina still yet to use her. Yeah, but he has got that double burst.
He used buyback too early, so he has to be careful.
He's got to be very careful how he steps forward. TNC, they will need to be stopped if Aster want to hold on to these bottom racks. It doesn't look like can do anything to stop it. Yeah, Gabby gets the melee racks. They'll take the range racks as well. TNC now sweeping towards the middle lane. Forward, his doctors come out. XXS trying to set up the fight. Sunray starts to bring Tims down pretty low. Will be soul ripped up, and decided TNC back away from the tier 3 tower. To Light Strike onto Ninja Boogie, quick Sunder from Gabby, gets him back up to full as they head in Armel. With the catch, securing XXS out of the base. They have the damage to take him down with the BKB commitment. They'll try their best. And it's going to be bringing XXS down only to half HP, though he's still so tanky with the lockdown. They've got the damage onto Gabby. Time lapse comes out from Cuckoo. Stampede now from XXS as they look to continue to chase down these big kills. Can they find the big targets? Tims is going to be found, but Armel, he's going to jump back in. Goes for the RP onto Sylar, but the rest of the team have bailed on him. Armel gets Laguna bladed, and that is 2 dead without buyback on TNC. Aster know that they can look to punish for more. There's no backup coming in this time round for TNC. E-Blade, the lockdown, controlling Ninja Boogie, sets up for a 3rd kill for Aster. Time is being bought here for TNC. They do have Ogre backup, but still 50 seconds without Armel's Magnus. Sylar heads forward once again, but seeing Gabby does offer an incredible amount of damage. Time Blast comes out. Sylar on the time walk. The BKB's out from Gabby's. He did get jumped by XXS, but a quick BKB reaction keeps him safe. Now they know there's no BKB though, Aster. They can go for the Chrono. Do they have the damage? Supernova's coming down. He has been Glimmer Cape. There's the refresher shot being popped. Sylar's going to have the second one when the time lapse comes through. He's back up to full Gabby, but there's the second Laguna Blade. Another time lapse coming out. Can they keep Gabby alive? He's able to stage surviving with the Sunder. Gabby back up to full. They're holding the defense, TNC, but the bashes, the control, XXS is on top of him, but they've already lost the Lina. Gabby is still alive. The bashes, the magical damage, it's enough. Gabby will fall. XXS with the 3-man who stop, and Aster invading the base of TNC will take down the Ogre and the Weaver for a good duration. Triple kill for Sylar. Armel does have the catch though, as the Sylar Void may have picked up a triple kill, but he'll lose his life for it. Well, this is just one of the more farmed Undyings, even though it's the second lowest on the network. It's just not a common portion where you see an Undying with the luxury quite advantages. Or Sylar He's in. Two-man Chrono successfully dropped down with the Laguna Blade. They burst down Armel. Armel bites back immediately. Three from Sylas. They do get back. Supernova goes off onto two of them, but TNC will still be happy to fight if Armel can find a Chrono opportunity. Sorry, an RP opportunity. Chrono's still down, of course, for a very long time now. No refresher shard or anything at the store. It's 100 seconds without it. Sylas is by the pit. XXS will start the attempt to get a fight going. Tims forces down to the low ground. Sylar can still punch like a madman, but no Chrono.
Tombstone's down inside the pit.
To the pit. Gabby's making short work of the Roche as well. They do have Supernova available. Dive in. Won't quite yet look to commit it now. They'll go for it from the high ground. Sylar jumps forward. He's trying to get into the rope, trying to steal this away. Will he be able to do it? No, Gabby grabs the Aegis. They did manage to get the refresher shard, Sylar, though, so Sylar can get off another Chrono if he wishes to do so. Light Strike Laguna comes down onto Gabby. Can they kill him the once? There's the time lapse giving him a little bit of help, but there's the Chrono onto the two. They'll take Gabby down once. They'll be able to pick on the Ogre. Can they kill Gabby a second time? Ninja Boogie falls. He's got the reincarnation talent. Sylar committing onto Gabby, but Gabby's got the BKB. The reflection's out, ready to go. He's killed off Sylar. Turns towards XXS. XXS surrounded. The Houston comes out onto the two of them, but he's so down low. The Spirit Vessel bringing him down pretty low here as well. Does get held back up by the Cheese. He's got that hard as well. A lot of HP to beat through, but not an impossible amount as Gabby has the damage. Takes down XXS's center as well. A double kill for Gabby. He has got that Aghanim Stampede ready to play. But yeah, Gabby. We'll see if he does go in on that regular purchase. He's holding on to just the Demon Edge in his backpack for now. XXS. Chrono focus Sylar. Gets the Chrono on two of them. Straight away looks to get the easier target, but there's the time out saved from outside. He can't get the kill. Sylar has to back off with the time warp. Tim's still alive. Falls down beside the Supernova. Doesn't get the two of them. RP from Armel comes out, but he's only onto a Bane. Sylar can't recommit though with the BKB as they've taken down three members of TNC. TNC, they're crumbling amongst this fight. Armel's caught out. Sylar goes back and gets the bash off. 4 dead on TNC.
He used the time lapse for the Ogre?
He did, yeah. Used it on the Ogre in the Chrono.
No.
Felt confident with the the opportunities of maybe having the time for the second one, but Refresher is not up to 10 seconds. He didn't have a second time out. In the mid lane, they just throw away another life. That's Cuckoo dead. He does have buyback. He was just desperately trying to keep them away from the base, because you look at the buybacks at TNC. What's the timings on this?
30 seconds on TB is the important one.
That's the big one. They are going to have Gabby back up.
But it's just going to be Gabby versus a whole lineup. They don't have Mag. They don't have Magnus. They don't have meta.
This is looking rough for TNC.
That fight was literally everything went wrong for them. They solo RP to Bane. He got insta-uled afterwards. They time-lapsed an Ogre. Sylar got a great speed started.
I think Aster can just go for the close-up here now.
I think so too.
I don't see TNC being able to do anything to stop this one now.
They've got the buyback now. Ninja Boogie, he's starting to build up the decays. He's got Crimson Guard 2 to block some damage on the throne.
Sylar's not messing around. He's just hitting the Ancients, so is XXS. Is there really anything that TNC can do to stop this? There is not, as the Chum will fall. GG is cool.
Oh, they played it. They had such good team fights up to that point, too. And just that one got completely botched. The initiation went sour. The counter, the save didn't go well. They were doing so well. Cuckoo was getting these saves